welcome back to Mark 2 Golf Stories. I'm Scott and today we're going to be replacing the fuse box on this old girl because the electrics are absolutely shagged. So without further ado, let's go. So this is a CE1 fuse box for a CE1 car from VW Heritage. I'll put a link to the part down in the description below. So I'll talk to you through some of the problems this car's been having. The oil pressure warning light is constantly flashing. There was no internal lights on the clocks or any of the instruments. If the headlights were on, after a while it would start smoking, be overheating, shorting something out. The fuse for the fan would melt, not because the fan's faulty or it's drawing too much power, but because the contacts were bad in the fuse box. Now, I've had an auto electrician out, he's checked everything out, traced it all back, and it says there's at least 3 things probably wrong in that fuse box. We could bypass them. He's managed to get my internal lights working, but the best thing to do is to replace this. So that's what we're going to do today. Should be pretty straightforward. I have already got the dash out of my car, but you do not need to take the dash out. You will need to take the bottom part of the dash off. So if you're unsure how to remove that, you can watch this video up here, and it will show you how to remove that lower part of the dash. Okay, let's get inside. First step, disconnect the battery. I think I'll start just by getting these clocks out of the way. So they're a little bit hindering my view. Right, okay, they're out of the way. That's good. This is kind of in the way as well. Let's move this. Right. There we go. Gives me a nice, easy access. Oh, this has come off as well. To the fuse box. So I guess the best thing to do is probably go one at a time. It should be fairly straightforward. Let's take all the first of all, I'll tell you what, we'll take the relays out. Get them in place on our replacement, hey? So, that's our fuel pump relay. Not sure what this one is. I'm sure it's very important. That's all them out. Right, let's pull things forward. So, I mean, this should be pretty, as he says. He called it mechanic proof. Now, that's not him saying that, not me, but it should all be fairly straightforward to get back in place, shouldn't it? So, they're not going to go in one place in one location, one way round. This one is for the windows, isn't it? That goes at the top. That went in there. Right. It's been zip tied on here and it's causing me, it's a bit tight, so I'm just going to remove this. We haven't got any wires. Okay, let's get this blue plug out next. Hope you guys can see this, my arm isn't in the way. Apologise if it is. Let's get another zip tie on there. So the auto spot gave me a bit of a tip. He said to tidy the wires up, just give them a bit of a twist, pull them all together. And just pop a zip tie around them to hold them in place. It'll take up less space and be easier to work with. Then they unravel themselves. Anyway, let's give it let's trim these bits off and carry on. So, if you're unsure which way this goes in, you've got 3 big plugs at the bottom there and 3 big pins at the bottom there. So yes, that can only go in one way, and it's that way. and they're tight to go in. That way. That one will only go in one way. Okay. I've still got that one dangling around there somewhere, haven't I, at the back yet? Okay. Right, what's next? Which way do these slide off this? They go forward, don't they? Still don't know what this is for. No idea. There we go. Alright. So you go in this way. Why have you got this on you? Did I put that on? Who knows? Does that need a twist round? To tidy it up? It's going to do it any harm, is it? Let's just, maybe just get a zip tie on it. Alright, so put one around here at the bottom, turn it, get it loose, and we'll take it up to the top, tie it up there, tighten things up a bit. Same again, 3 big plugs at the bottom, can only go in one way. Right, got a little black one next. This is part of the electric windows, isn't it? So I'll clip this in place once we're done. Don't know what the hell this is for. Let's clip that in place there. It's a bit flapping about. Our next one. You seem pretty tidy for the most part. Oh, got a grey and brown cut off there. I'm sure it's not important at all. Now I will do my best to get you views of what I'm doing, but because of the location where it is, I may struggle. It may not be the best. So I do apologise, but I'll do my best. Right, this going into second one down. On the main bit there. Right. Let's get that in. There. Let's get you clipped in place there. Or are you broken? Yeah, you're broken, aren't you? It's a bit of a shame, but do what we can. Right, next one. The big yellow plug at the bottom. Right, let's get the red one out, get that in. Let's get it out. Your bottom left. Do these first. Big fat one on there. Your bottom right. Again, it's going to all go in one way, so let's get these unplugged. Okay. Right, there we go. Here's your fuse board out. Okay. Right, so before we do that, let's have a look what we've got going on here. Can we tidy these up at all? Right, the yellow one, that plug isn't too messy. Although, we do have that coming through. No, you're second. Let's move you out of the way for a moment. Can we zip tie this to something up here? So they're all out of the way. Concerned about these getting rubbed through on this because that is very sharp. So I should probably go behind here, to be honest with you. There's a space there. Would make sense for it to go through there. I'm going to do that. I'm going to rewire that, reroute that. So that plugs in here. That's this on the back of here. I'm going to move these. So I've put a blue rubber heat shrink around this. I've cut it open and wrapped it in some electrical tape. I'm going to get one of those corrugated wire protectors to put on it, just so it doesn't, and then I will strap it down, but just so it doesn't rub against the metal here and short out. But as you can see, yeah, I've got rid of all the rest of the wiring over the top here, so that's a bit neater at least. It's all coming through down here in this space now. It all seems to fit okay, which is good. So back to the rest of the fuse box. So it's just now, I think, getting the, oh, let's tidy these up a little bit actually. I want to, this could probably do with tidying up a little bit. Let's take the Auto Sparks tip. Still got a little spare earth there. Let's get rid of that. Definitely takes a lot less room like that, doesn't it? So. Good tip, I'll keep that in mind for future. Right. Okay, that's all a bit tidier, so now I can continue plugging these in. Let's get this yellow plug in. What has got to go down here? Let's turn these out of the fucking way first. Right. Right, last plug. Red plug. Where's that fucking brown? With the tape on it. There's the brown with the tape on it. there, I do believe. Okay, that's a fuse box in. That's probably the neatest it's been for a long time. Let's get the air ducts back in place. How did this go in? Okay, so now I guess we just need to get these fuses swapped over. They're definitely spares in the bottom, aren't they? And see what we get when we power things on. Okay, fuses are all in. I'm going to go and plug the battery positive terminal back on. You keep an eye on the fuse box and electrics, and if anything starts smoking, shout at the TV while I run round and have a look. Let's get this back on, eh? We'll listen out for any bangs. Central locking's working. That's good. Nothing's smoking in there, is it? It smells okay. That's a good sign. Let's see if we've got clocks. Do one thing at a time. Test everything. So we have LCD on the clocks. Let's see what we get. Fuel pump works, that's good. Okay. Headlights are working. That's working. So far so good. Hazards. Okay. Have we got light? Yes, dash is lighting up. Some of the switches seem to be lit up, which is good, I guess. They're working. Where's the handbrake warning light? Ooh, I'll eliminate them now. Should we try start? See if the gear I'm at now. Okay, so it's still got the engine warning light. Has this made any difference then or not? Let's test windows as well. Yeah, they work. So it's just that guy that's the issue. Still, that's my main issue. Didn't test the fan. Yep, that works, but I'm going to replace that as it's only working on 2 speeds and it's squeaky and grindy as hell. So I've got a new transistor pack for down there and a new fan, which I'll be doing in another video. So there we go. That's the fuse board changed. Everything seems to work, apart from the oil pressure warning lights. So that's still an issue I've got to look at. But yeah, happy days. That wasn't too bad. Maybe this fuse board's all right. I don't know. No idea. That's how you change the fuse box in your Mark II Golf. Just take your time with it, be patient, but it's fairly straightforward. If you found this video useful, give us a like. You can buy us a beer. If you're first time viewing here, please click on subscribe. There's a lot of return viewers also who watch videos but aren't subscribed, or maybe you've been unsubscribed. So please double check you're subscribed, click the button down below, and I'll see you in a video again soon. Bye bye.